that, okay, I don't have two legs. I can either choose to let that keep me from doing what I want to do, or I can just live my life. And that's what I choose to do. I don't think that that's any great feat. I've had many people tell me, oh, you're an inspiration to me, and I just have to think, that's God, that's not me. If God chooses to use me in that way, that's a wonderful thing, but I can't take the glory for that. That's His. So that was something, an imperfection in myself that I had to accept at a very early age. And when we can accept our perfections and realize that Christ can use those imperfections in us to show His glory and His power, then that is a part of caring about and loving ourselves and being able to be used to love others. Another thing that I wanted to share with you is that in your life you're going to have successes and you're going to have failures. And when you fail, and sometimes you will, the best thing you can do is get right back up, dust yourself off, and say, okay, God, what do you want to teach me through this failure? The most successful people in our world, in all of history, had not only success, but most of them had many failures before they got successful. And they learned from those failures, and in fact, they could not have had their success without them. Thomas Edison couldn't have invented the light bulb in one try. It took him many, 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 and he never gave up until he got it right. So did he discount that, well, first one didn't work, second one didn't work, 33rd one didn't work, 51st, and just give up? No, he kept trying. Babe Ruth struck out more times than he hit the ball, and yet we know that he's one of the greatest baseball players ever. So when you do fail, think of that as a learning experience. God has something to show you and teach you through that. And He can use that to ultimately bring you success if you will allow Him to. Another thing that I wanted to share with you is that during your life, as I'm sure you've already experienced, you're going to have a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be hills, there's going to be valleys. And there's going to be times where you think, I'm on a roller coaster and I want to get off. I've had one of those years myself. And so far in 2007, I've had 3 grandparents pass away, and a family friend pass away, and several friends that have either lost loved ones to tragic circumstances or they've had many crises of their own. Have a daughter that was diagnosed with a serious medical condition. And so it's been a difficult year. But God has also brought about some good things. And one of those is being able to come and speak with you tonight. That is something I never would have dreamed when I sat 20 years